Hello everybody, Gifted Bulldozer here, and today we're going to be building us a goat farm. The design is originally designed by IC Balls from Empire Minecraft. It's an open server, so if you'd like to check it out, I'll leave a link down below. But I'm going to go gather some materials and get things started, and as soon as I get it finished, I'll be back. Alright, now that we've got things going, I've laid out a basic blueprint of what's going to happen. Just kind of show you what I got going on here. The outer edges that you see made out of cobblestone is going to be just one block higher than the one that you see out of the brick stone or whatever it's called. That's just so that the water, I put down one bucket of water and it'll flow all the way to the hole for the push down. So that'll take care of all the mobs that spawn. The only thing I'm not positive about is the amount of force that'll be used to push them. If it'll be enough by the time they get to the edge of the hole. I guess time is the only way to really tell on that one. So we'll see how it goes. This area here, as you see, is the landing zone for the pigmen. This area all over here is where they land, and then the water will push them to the front to push them into this hole right here, which is where the pigmen elevator will be at. Now we're going to come over here to the corner. We're going to count 3 blocks out and place a source block, and then all the way down we place all source blocks, but we do not place a source block in the second position, but we will place one in the first position in the corner, just not yet. Alright, need to go grab this water here. I should have grabbed more than one bucket, but now that we have the two sides, 3 blocks out on each side, already source block, now we'll put one in the center, and that's going to push. That looks like it source blocked it all in the corner. So I think that maybe 3 blocks will be too little, and we may have to go actually 4 blocks out. I don't know what's going on. I think the water is bugged or something, because it definitely don't want to roll back towards the corner anymore. Now we just need to do the other corner at the other end, and that'll be it. And then after that, we'll fill in all the other blocks full of water, and it'll be ready to go. Okay, that's what it's supposed to look like when you get finished with it. Just like that. See what I mean about the corners? It just flows really well, except for it does get a little spot in it there, but it's non-movable, non-water source spot. See, I can't pick it up with the bucket, so that kind of, and if they do fall in it, they will become stuck there. It's just part of the thing. I don't know why, but luckily for us, no mobs will be dropping there anyway, so we should be just fine with it. I mean, I guess we could put a sign or something down, but as you see, it's on the other side as well, so it's just the way that the water flows into it. But anywhere else in here, the mobs will be pushed into the center point, which they'll fall down onto another water stream. Alright, just real quick, I want to show you. We're going to do a 23 block by 5 block high, which will be 3 blocks in between According the Gamepedia for Minecraft, it says that the longest you can make is 23, and since they'll spawn on the bottom row, according to my understandings, the height is not going to really play into role here on how many mobs will spawn. You know, the more spawners you have will create more mobs, but the height does not. I do not believe the height comes into play. You know, a 23 by 23 versus a 23 by 5 will still put out the same amount of mobs, according to the documentation. So, as you see the design here, but I'm going to go ahead and finish up and get the rest of these laid down. Alright, and let me put these last few blocks in here, and there we go. There's 12 portals right there for us. The only thing I got left to do is put the trap doors on them, and then we can start working on the collection area where we'll be killing the pigmen. And there we go. Let me put these down, and that'll do it for the trap doors. Now we can start working on the collection area where we'll be killing the pigmen. And then, let me get him. Oh, there we go. Alright. But we'll get this area right here fixed up for the pigmen. This section I decided to fast forward because it's a little bit troublesome. This is where it differs from Icy Ball's build that he's got, and the reason it has to be changed is because mobs now sink to the bottom, so you can no longer have the elevators they used to be. But the soulstone with water on it, with source block over top of it, creates the new elevator that we can use. That's what I'm building here. I just didn't want you to have to sit through 15 minutes of just watching me test and try and test and try and not be able to get it right until the end. So we're just gonna run through it, and I'll explain a little bit as we go. And the first thing is you need the blue ice, because the blue ice helps the mobs go a little bit faster when they're moving from point 1 to point 2. And because the water can't touch, and the design that I built, there's going to be a gap where it's just going to be nothing but blue ice. And that's going to slow the mob rates down. They'll still spawn, but some of them will come through, some of them won't. If they still inherit the zombies' abilities to the fullest. Now, I know if you put an egg back there, they'll want to come and stomp on the egg, but that's kind of a waste to me. So what I'm thinking of doing is maybe later, when I find a village close enough to me, and maybe I could put a village back there, or a villager back there, and see if maybe the pigmen will be attracted to the villagers. But I'll have to wait and see on that. Okay. In this section here, I need to build the walkway so that I know where the platform is going to be, and then I'll bring up the rest of the the pigmen kill area. I'll bring it up, and then we will work on trying to get everything level and blend it all in the best that I can for right now. As I was trying to blend this all together, it just seemed to be better to have the entrance to the AFK fish farm on the other side. And to me, it looks better. You know, just come in this way Bam, there we go. We're inside. So, I need to finish fixing those doors so that both of them will work when I step on any of the pressure plates. But this is roughly the design that I've got right now. I think it'll work. I think we can work with it. It looks pretty good so far. Kind of got like a fireplace mantle thing going. And then we can build off of it, left it for future upgrades. So, and then that should be good. I also got the glass in place all the way around so that we can be ready to light the portals up here soon and see if anything's going to spawn. Well, I mean, as soon as, of course, as getting the rest of the collection area built. Let me get rid of this real quick. So it all seems to be going really well so far. So I'm going to go ahead and finish building this up and getting it done. And then we'll try and see what we can do with the collection, with the rest of it. And here's the final layout of the kill zone area. I think it looks pretty good. I'm one block off of the center point of where I need to be, and that's okay. I can make it work, but I think it looks really well. It'll still fit in our tunnel design system, and now that everything's ready to go, I think only thing left to do is put slabs on top of the portals. I believe that something may spawn up there, so just as a precautionary, in case I am right, we'll have these up here to keep anything, which might diminish our spawn count because I won't be able to kill it. This is the design that I ended up being okay with, except that block. I'm not 100% okay with that block just yet. I've removed it, wasn't okay with it. I added it back, still not okay with it. So I'll play with it later. I'm gonna leave it for now. But this is the front of the AFK farm. After putting the cover over it, I liked it better like this. Have two-way in, two-way out. There's my door. Redstone. Can't put nothing over it. So, but, alright, on to the gold farm. Alright, as you see here, I used a different color leaves for the gold farm. But yeah, this is what I ended up with. Decided to do. Change it up a little bit. And then we got all the portals here. Got our pigmen in the collection area. And then down here, you know, this is where I was thinking maybe if I put glass on this wall, then I could put a villager right here and it'll attract, well, down here, but it'll attract the pigmen to it. Now it's also going to attract these other zombies and stuff that are out here where I haven't lit up yet. Actually, it's like from what I understand, it's about a 46 to 48 block radius that they will come from. That'll include the drowners as well. They'll come to the villagers. So in order to adjust for all those mobs, I'm going to put some magma blocks here with a mine cart. Just collect those up as they die. But this is it. If you liked the video, please let me know by clicking that like button. And if you want to see the next video and you want to know when it comes out, subscribe. Alright, thank you for watching.